The first full week in June features a much different pattern compared to what we had in May. As the model runs last week indicated, a large high pressure will build into the southwest, while troughing will dig across the Great Lakes into the northeast. This pattern with a large western ridge sets up a broad northwest flow that will bring a much-needed break in widespread severe weather outbreaks that were near daily occurrences during the month of May 2024. We talked about this pattern last week, as it seems like this pattern was delayed by a couple days in setting up compared to what the models had shown in late May. Now that the pattern looks to establish, that will rapidly increase heat in the west, especially into California's Central Valley and the Four Corners, where high temperatures could approach 110 degrees in the Central Valley, Las Vegas, and the areas around Phoenix. This pattern will break May's severe weather pattern and shift the focus of disturbances from the southern plains, Texas, and the Red River Valley further north and east, with disturbances riding around the northern edge of the ridge. After some severe weather in the plains the past few days, Tuesday looks to be the last widespread severe weather day for at least the next few days. On Tuesday, the Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk from Minnesota and the Canadian border all the way down through the Red River Valley and even into southern Louisiana and Mississippi. The models do indicate some return to stormy weather by the weekend across the Great Lakes and the Midwest, possibly stretching down into the lower Ohio Valley and Tennessee Valley. Into next week, there may be some additional shower and storm activity from the Midwest into the East Coast and stretching down into the Southeast as a reinforcing trough digs into the eastern portion of the U.S. That troughing will increase the chances for showers over the region and keep temperatures seasonal across much of the Great Lakes into the Northeast, and spreading into the Mid-Atlantic and even down through the Blue Ridge Mountains and Western Carolinas by late weekend and early next week. Looking further into the month, as the eastern U.S. troughing exits, models indicate a more neutral zonal flow across the continental U.S. That pattern generally keeps large-scale severe weather events suppressed and places higher chances of severe weather in the northern tier, closer to the jet stream. Although it's still far out, some models are pointing to development in the Gulf of Mexico. With record warm water temperatures across the Atlantic basin, combined with models indicating a high pressure building over the western Atlantic, there are clues to an increased tropical development potential by the middle of the month. Tropical systems forming close to home is the trend for development in the month of June. Here's your boat, beach, and barbecue grades for the second week of June 2024 from WeatherCast America. Please like and subscribe to this channel. We'll have more forecasts, updates, and live severe weather streaming coverage. As we near the peak of severe weather and the start of hurricane season, it's important to stay weather aware and have multiple ways to get warnings and updates.